real numbers. And our subtopic is number concepts. Number concepts and operations. Is number concepts and operations. We will start with order of operations. Order of operations. What is order of operations? Order of operation is the rules to follow. These are the rules to follow when doing calculations. Whenever you are doing calculations in mathematics, you should follow the order of operations. And we use the acronym BODMAS. This acronym helps us to know the order in which you should solve mathematical problems. The B stands for brackets. First, you should solve everything in the brackets. The O stands for off. The O stands for off, and it refers to powers and roots. That is what you solve next. And the D stands for divide. Next, you do division and multiplication. You then multiply. Then next you add and subtract. So according to these rules, you should first solve everything in the brackets, and then solve everything that is defined by off. And then next, you do division and multiplication. For division and multiplication, they are on the same level, but you solve from left to right, from left to right. And then next, you do addition and subtraction. These are also on the same level, and you solve from left to right. Now let us carry out examples. The first example is for brackets first. We said we solve everything in brackets first, right? The example is solve the expression 2 times 3 plus 6 and the solution. We first solve what is in the brackets. So if we say 3 plus 6, it is 9, so it becomes 2 times 9, which is equal to 18. And we do not solve it like this, not like this. 2 times 3, 6 plus 6. 2 times 3, 6 plus 6, which is equal to 12. This is wrong, and this is the correct way of solving an expression. And then the next example, depicting how to solve when there is the off expression. Our example is solve the expression 6 times 2 squared. And we solve it like this. According to BODMAS, we said that we solve brackets, then off, then divide or multiply, and then add or subtract. And in this expression, there is the off item and the multiplication. So we first solve this. this 2 to the power of 2. 2 to the power of 2 is 4, so it becomes 6 times 4, which is equal to 24. And not like this. 6 times 2, 12 squared, which is equal to 144. This is wrong and this is correct. And then for the next example, we said next you multiply or divide before adding or subtracting. So given this example, 3 plus 2 times 4, how do we solve it? For the solution, we first multiply 2 times 4. 2 times 4, what is 2 times 4? 2 times 4 is 8, so it becomes 3 plus 8. And 3 plus 8 is equal to 11. This is correct. We do not solve like this, not like this. 3 plus 2, 5 times 4, which is equal to 5 times 4, 20. This is very wrong, and this is the correct way of doing it. And if there is both division and multiplication in our expression, and then we just solve it from left to right, as division and multiplication are on the same level. So given this example, solve 28 divided by 7 times 2. We said we solve from what? From left to right. From left to right. Therefore, we first say 28 divided by solution. We say 28 divided by 7. What is 28 divided by 7? This is equal to 4 times 2. This is equal to 8. And not like this. 28 divided by 7 times 2, 14, which is equal to 2. This is wrong and this is correct. What have we said so far? We say that first we say for brackets and then of, then divide and multiply from left, then divide and multiply from left to right, and then add or subtract from left to right. So now let us solve a more challenging example. Solve this expression 7 plus 6 times 2 squared plus 3. I'll give you some time to solve it, then next I'll give you the solution. Okay, this is how you solve it. The solution. What did we say? First to solve for brackets, solve everything in the brackets, right? So this first part we just write it as is, but in the brackets we say that we said we start with the indices, this 2 to the power of 2, so it now becomes 6 times 2 to the power of 2. What is 2 to the power of 2? It is 4 plus 3. Then next, what do? We multiply or divide, and according to this there's only multiplication. we solve 6 times 4. 6 times 4 is 6, 12, 18, 24, 24 plus 3. Then next in the brackets we are left with addition. 24 plus 3, which is 27. Then now there are no brackets since it's now one number. Then lastly we then solve 7 plus 27, which is equal to 34, and this is our solution. Now I want you to solve the following question. What is the value of 3 plus 6 divided by 3 times 2? I'll give you some time. Okay, then for the solution, first brackets, there are no brackets, there are no indices. Then next, divide or multiply. There is division and there is multiplication, and we said they are on the same level, so we solve from left to right. So our solution is 3 plus, from left the first item is 6 divided by 3, which is equal to 2 times 2. 3 plus 4, which is equal to 7. We have solved the expression. Are there any questions?